Few people noticed him that night, because no one expects the richest man in the city to be sitting alone in a small-town diner on Christmas Eve. But there he was, Daniel Hartman, CEO of Hartman Industries, staring at a cup of coffee going cold, wondering how someone with everything could feel like he had nothing at all. His board saw a leader. The world saw a billionaire. But no one saw the man who had lost his wife last winter, and with her, the warmth that once filled every holiday. Outside, the snow fell in thick, gentle layers, covering the streets like a soft blanket. Inside, the diner hummed faintly with the clinking of dishes and quiet Christmas music, almost drowned out by Daniel's thoughts. He picked at the untouched slice of pie the waitress had insisted he try. "It's Christmas Eve," she said. "No one should sit with an empty plate tonight." But Daniel wasn't hungry. He was tired. Tired of pretending. Tired of smiling for cameras. Tired of climbing mountains that no longer meant anything. That's when the bell over the diner door jingled. A young mother stepped in with 2 children, one boy, maybe 7, and his little sister with red mittens and shoes too thin for the snow outside. Their clothes were worn, and the mother's eyes carried the kind of exhaustion that only comes from fighting battles no one sees. They sat in a corner booth, flipping through a menu they clearly couldn't afford. The mother whispered to them, "Just something small, okay. Mommy will eat at home." Daniel watched them without meaning to. Something in the boy's smile, bright despite the cold, reminded him of what he used to feel on Christmas. The waitress walked over, speaking softly to the mother. "You sure? Just soup?" "Yes," the mother said politely. "Just soup for me, and 1 grilled cheese for the kids to share." Daniel's heart twisted. 1 sandwich, for 2 kids. Before he could think, before he could stop himself from caring, the little boy looked across the diner and smiled at him. A moment later, he slid off his booth, walked over shyly, holding his sister's hand. The boy glanced up at him, voice so soft Daniel almost missed it. "Mister." "Yes." Daniel asked. "Can we eat with you?" Daniel blinked. "Eat with me? Why?" The boy shrugged. "'Cause you look lonely." Lonely. A single word that hit harder than any corporate decision, any board meeting, any headline. Daniel's throat tightened. "I would like that," he said finally. The mother rushed over. "I am so sorry, he shouldn't." "It's all right," Daniel said gently. "Please, join me." She hesitated, cheeks flushing with embarrassment. "Sir, we don't want to trouble you." "You're not," Daniel assured. "Please." Slowly, she agreed, and they took seats at his booth. The kids chatted excitedly, while their mother apologized again and again. Daniel waved a waitress over. "Bring us a full Christmas dinner. Everything you have." The mother shook her head. "No, please, that's too much." But the waitress smiled, understanding something and spoken. "It's Christmas Eve," she said. "Kindness doesn't need a reason." As the food arrived, the little girl looked at the feast with awe. The boy whispered, "Mom, is this all for us?" His mother couldn't answer, her eyes had filled with tears she tried to hide. Daniel watched them eat. He listened to their laughter. And with every passing moment, the loneliness inside him began to melt like snow under sunlight. "Where's your dad?" Daniel asked softly. The boy looked down. "Mom says he's with the angels." The mother wiped her eyes, not wanting her children to see her cry. "It's been hard," she admitted. "But I'm trying. I clean houses now. Sometimes we stay at shelters. But I don't want my kids to think Christmas is just about what we don't have." Daniel felt something shift inside him, something painful, but healing. "My wife used to say the same," he whispered. "She loved Christmas more than anything." There was silence for a moment. The boy looked up again. "Is that why you were alone?" Daniel swallowed. "Yes. I didn't know where to go." The boy grinned. "You can come with us. We're going to the community center after this. They have lights and singing and cookies." The mother laughed softly. "It's just a small event. But it's Christmas," the boy added proudly, "and we always share Christmas with anyone who needs it." Anyone who needs it. Daniel realized, he was the one who needed it. He paid the bill quietly, much more than the total, and followed them outside. The boy took his hand like they had known each other forever. At the community center, the lights glowed warm and golden. Children ran around laughing. Volunteers served hot cocoa. A choir sang carols in imperfect but beautiful harmony. Daniel felt alive again, for the first time in a long time. The mother approached him shyly. "Thank you," she said. Tonight, you gave my children a Christmas they'll remember. He shook his head. No, they gave me one. Before they left, the boy hugged him tightly. Merry Christmas, Mr. Daniel knelt down. My name is Daniel. Merry Christmas, Daniel. As they walked away, Daniel stared after them, a smile tugging at his lips. The next morning, Christmas Day, Daniel made the biggest decision of his life. He started a foundation in his wife's name, dedicated to supporting single parents, homeless families, and children who needed warmth, food, and hope. The little boy and his family became the first beneficiaries. But that wasn't why he did it. He did it because on a cold Christmas Eve, a small child had looked at one of the richest men in the city. And didn't see money, or power, or fame. He just saw a lonely man who needed a friend. And with 5 little words, "Can we eat with you?" he changed Daniel's life forever. Ending message. Sometimes the greatest gifts come from the smallest hearts. Sometimes the richest people are those who give warmth, not wealth. And sometimes, a simple act of kindness can rewrite someone's entire life.